If you forgot to pack enough tent pegs for your latest trip, don't despair. It's easy to make your own. I'm going to show you how. It only takes a couple of minutes. Start with a branch about 8 inches long that's roughly as thick as your thumb. The next step is to sharpen the branch into a point. Always make sure you are cutting away from yourself, and it always helps to have a stump or a log as a backrest. I'm using my trusty Opinel number 8 here, which gets the job done very quickly with a minimum of fuss. And when you're done, you will end up with a sharpened log, kind of like a giant pencil, I guess, that looks a little bit like this. The next step is to dome over the head of your peg. Just take your knife and make small cuts around the edges and smooth out the whole thing. This will stop the peg from splitting when you're hitting it into the ground. And when you're done with this step, it will look something a little bit like this. Once you've domed it off, it's time to put in a notch to hold your ropes and lines. Simply a matter of moving down 3 or 4 centimetres from the end and cut a small cut about 5 to 7 millimetres deep, maybe 1/4 of an inch, and then use your knife to remove the material up to this cut to create a notch. Again, always make sure you're cutting away from yourself and periodically just clean out the extra mess that you've created there. When you're done with that step, your tent peg is done. Takes maybe 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes, and it will look something like this. If this how-to video was helpful, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Swag Camping Central for more helpful tips and reviews.